Oh, that was quick. Hi, Vio. Hi-yo, Vio Tech. Came out of nowhere. All right. Controls, oh my gosh. Controls are hard. Hello, Vale. So, yesterday, we made full Kut-Ku X armor and upgraded it, which brought us up to like 40 additional defense. And it's got detect, which is, you know, the weaker version, not the full-on auto tracker. Attack of small, recovery speed 1. It's, you know, it's solidly okay. It's mostly for the defense, but it also has a lot of slots. And the plan is to get handicraft in. It can fit in handicraft. Even after accounting for removing the defense down, we can get handicraft in on there without needing weapon slots. So the goal right now is high rank Sianatar Claws. So that's the goal. And last time we tried doing... part of the problem was that the high rank hub, that one hits harder, but the high rank village, you have to do 2 of them. So either way, it's just generally not great for doing it, because he still hits really hard. It doesn't matter. What's my inventory look like? We need cold drinks. Cold drinks and whetstones. Yeah, okay. There's no option to hunt just the one Shogun. So we're doing that. And then once we have handicraft on, we're going to go back to hunting Kut-Ku. Ooh. This is the secret area. Hold on. That's actually really... That's high rank. It's not G rank secret area. But that's still notable. I should still harvest here. Pickaxe. So, goal is we need 3 more claws. We get handicraft. We have our initial Blade Master set with handicraft and attack up small and recovery speed 1. And then we finish doing the Kut-Ku quest a few more times to get more ears. And we make the blue Kut-Ku set for our G rank gunners. Okay. I don't have psychoserums. I should have brought psychoserums. Just getting rid of the crab in advance. Here we go. Gosh, he's so fast. Playing around Ceanataur Claws is honestly just awkward. That's bad. Never mind, it's fine. It's not bad. He's just taking his time. Nice hit. I'm trying to be really careful with my health. But it's hard because he has so much range. That hit me? Really? No, I whiffed. Ah, man. Nope. Can't see anything. Okay. So, I'm not exactly eager to be fighting more Shoguns. But it's what we've got to do. You gotta do what you gotta do to get these claw breaks. Mm-hmm. He's just so lethal. And fast. It's got so much range. And I'm never ready, like, just for how fast it attacks. And that's part of the problem with this. I should have eaten. I didn't eat. But that's part of the problem with this quest, is you have to do 2 of them. And it's still really easy for things to go bad. Even though it's high rank village, that does not stop it from going bad. But anyways, how are you doing tonight, Bio? I feel like this monster is one where actually we're having a evade window would actually be worthwhile. No? Gosh, why does he dig so much? So much digging. Just stop. No, still got me. That's no. I can't. I really disagree with that hitbox. We're gonna fail this hunt. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but Shogun Sianatar feels significantly harder than most other monsters in its rank. And it was like that in Dose, too. Also, hello, Leg Actor. Oh! Rude. Also, we still haven't broken a claw yet. I might try a different weapon next time. Maybe Great Sword will do the job. Oh, he's over there. That hit me even though it didn't do any knockback. It still counted as a hit. Finally. It's probably not gonna matter though. He's just gonna kill me. I just have to hope I get one. I don't think you can even carve a claw. Man, this was a disaster of a starting hunt. You can! Alright, never mind. It's fine. It's a great hunt. I take it all back. We got you can actually carve a claw. The missing HR quest, I think we should probably take care of it. But like after I've finished the main goals I'm here for, just finish me off. I'm not doing another Shogun with this amount of health. It's not happening. I'll just take the claw I got and leave. I don't remember what the missing one is, but we'll take care of it when we have a look. A Shogun tastes like death and sharpness and enormous hitboxes. Alright. 2 more. Hello, Rick. How we doing tonight? Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, also, oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, it's the ropes, right, and the feather. Oh, and also rainbow. Yeah, we'll take rainbow. I forgot we got rainbow pigment as a thing. Things are doing fine here. Just don't do that. Stay connected. We're currently getting a high rank clause to make artisan decorations to get handicraft. And we need 2 more. And then we're gonna hunt Kut-Kus again to get the blue Kut-Ku armor made. And then we'll see from there. Blue Kut-Ku for Gunner. That's where things are at. I was experiencing some difficulties with the longsword, or with the Shogun, I guess, specifically, but hopefully Greatsword will get the claw breaks I want better. Yeah, I really like this Greatsword design. It's one of my favorites. Oh! He didn't do that at all! Also, that is so little damage compared to everything else he does. What the heck? Smell crabs, get away from me. What something new are you trying? Also, what? I guess the purple sharpness of longsword was having was. That's unfortunate. Also, why is there so aggressive? I can't move. I'm getting stun locked by the crabs. This wasn't a problem before. They're just both on me this time. Oh my gosh, get off me. I just can't get away. Alright, so it turns out... Hi. One moment. R button. I was being asked what I wanted, if I wanted some food with certain things. Aerial Greatsword. Aerial Greatsword is like... I think it's one of the more one-dimensional aerial styles. Like, it can be funny, but it's just not my thing personally. Alright, it turns out Greatsword was not the play. Or at least not one with blue sharpness, because blue sharpness bounces off the claws. Maybe not if they're extended? I don't know. Nope, still bounces. Mm-hmm. Give us some charge, sure, but like, good luck getting charge in here. Mm-hmm. So what I guess with GU specifically, what weapons and styles or weapon style combos have you done the most of? And is there a reason you never play dual blades or bow? I think GU is an interesting one to pick up bow with because you've got heavy bow. The fourth bow type shot that isn't in the other games. And I quite liked heavy bow when I played. We used it for some of the deviants and stuff. Mm-hmm. Gosh. Mm-hmm. Yep. That makes sense. Yeah, Gunlance is fun. That's what I'm doing on my current play with friends. I got body blocked by the Io Prey. Ah. Get away from me. Hmm? Oh, I forgot the attack is I forgot that's an active hitbox the whole time he's climbing out. Man. Have you done dual blades or bow in other games? Nope. Okay. I think dual blades. I think dual blades is one of the weapons where alchemy dual blades or the alchemy style actually feels pretty nice on it. And come on. Still no like. Oh, come on. There's one. There's one. Okay. Oh no. I just need to get the claw breaks on one of the shoguns and then kill the second one. No, the Shogun is leaking. Down, please. Ah. No, I didn't. Man, I am not doing crab, please. And then he did the fast one. Nice. And that crab didn't even go down. No. I might do like a thunder bow or bow gun on the next one. I don't know. Because other weapons aren't going to be able to hit the claws properly. Maybe I can use the Narga Greatsword instead. So I have purple sharpness to work with. That I disagree with so much. Stop. Shogun is just the worst. I just can't get away. Alright, so Greatsword might be okay if you don't bounce, but I'm out of cold drinks. That's even better. Maybe I can still get the claw break and get a kill and carve it. And well, if I'm not gonna get, there's no way I'm finishing this hunt without cold drinks. So we just want to get the kill and hope. Why would you? Why? No. Get down from there. Yes. All right, we'll take it. We're not getting. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll carve another claw. Because this is not a good run. No. Is it even worth keeping those? Well, I got 2 black pearls. Alright. Finish me off. Let me move on. No cold drinks, no hope. That's an interesting song, like the droning wow 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 wow. wonder what they did to get that sound. Alright, so Greatsword can maybe still work, but not with purple, not with blue sharpness. Which means, hey, this is only still white. Do I have anything else with white? No. Not. Alright, goes to purple. These aren't going to be tall enough. Lance is going to, again, still blues. Gun Lance is still blue. Bow? What is this? It's rapid. You know what? Maybe this will do what I want to. Hi, Juice. How are you doing tonight? Maybe this will accomplish the goal I want of it. We are currently farming high rank Shogun for claws to make artisan jewels for handicraft. And we need 2 more. That is our current thing. And I was getting a little frustrated because Shogun is terrible. I was trying to do it with longsword at first, but half the time we'd be able to do both, and half the time I would just get shredded. And then I went to greatsword and discovered that blue sharpness bounces on the claws. There's just no good. I hate Shogun and Shogun-related things. I spawned in on top of a crab spot. Get away from me! Maybe bow will go better. I don't have high hopes. It's less finding a method to break the claws and more surviving. Because just Shogun is so deadly when you can't heal. Because of how fast he is. You can just get shredded down super easily. I'm amazed he missed me there. Like, I was breaking the claws reliably with longsword. But the problem was not dying in the process. I feel like all of mine have been big. No! Small crabs are also just kind of the worst. At least the Vedic Extender helps here. No. No. Luckily that doesn't hurt as bad for some reason. There's just nowhere to go when he does that. Probably leaving. Yeah. And then he goes in the middle where I can't get to him. Oh no. Nope. None of that fast crowd movements. The Evade Extender does help. Oh my gosh, I wish he would stop digging so much. I was gonna say, Evade Extender really does help, though. Oh my gosh, please stop digging. No, dang it. I thought he was gonna go somewhere else. Why is my crab so dig? I feel like he's spending more time digging than not digging. Case in point, right there. You get 2 attacks, and then he digs. I guess he's moving probably now, but... man. Don't like the Shogun. I don't know. Maybe normal gunning would be better. I don't, for all I know. Two shots and he digs. Or there's 1 attack on his end. Well, I guess like it is a free hit. Alright, there's 1 break. That's 1. No, here's the crab. And dig. He didn't even. He just came up and dug. No. Now I have to take the cool drink or die. Never mind. Never mind. I'm curious, Juice. Would you say that Shogun is the hardest or most aggressive monster in high rank? Because that's how I feel about Shogun. I feel like Shogun is a significant step up in danger from like practically everything else in high rank. Narga is not only more telegraphed, but doesn't have as enormous of hitboxes either. Outside of like the tail slam, which doesn't come out all the time. Sure, Narga is fast, but yeah, it's more telegraphed. For sure. Nice. No! Crabs. I hate the small crabs so much. So much. Oh, they're so pain. Yeah, Shogun is always dicey. Even if you're in G rank, you have G rank armor and weapons, it does not make it easier. He just dies faster. But he's still dangerous. There we go. Alright. Now I can just go for the actual kill. I can no longer have to focus the claws. And the same goes for the second Shogun, too. Really? Doesn't help that he likes to just waste your time so much, either. Between digging and being on the ceiling. I so disagree with that hitbox. I was like behind his shell. Moving? 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 Oh, of course. Now are you moving? Yeah, now you are. Hey. Stop digging. No, there's a small crab. I couldn't get away because the small crab was there for me. We carded twice. We're not gonna get the rewards for the breaks at this rate. Because I just can't survive against this thing. So maybe we don't gun it. Unless I can, maybe I just... Longsword has been the most effective one so far. But even then, it's very dicey on if I successfully get 2 kills or not. Cool, Shogun. Cool, Shogun. Just do that 3 times in a row, why don't you? Alright. Don't die in the lava. I want the cars. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a claw. Nope. No luck. Alright. Finish me off in the lava again. Man. I'm surprised I'm having so much trouble too, because when we did this last night, we had some trouble. We didn't have this much trouble. Hello, Topaz. What do you about? Alright, I guess we'll just go back to the longsword. Oh, So it's the Shogun hunt we're doing in the High Ring Village. You have to hunt at least 2 Shoguns to get the quest rewards, and we'd already carded twice, and I had no health left. There was no point in trying to hunt the second Shogun with a sliver of health. It would not have worked. Just no point. So I just did that instead, just to move on and try again. Mm-hmm. Still cooking. I can smell the food though, at least.
Yeah, no, I opened it, and apart from your tempura, nothing else was cooked.
That's unfortunate. Okay.
Your tempura is technically edible now. It's just
Yeah.
less done
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Will I have the Cajun on it this time or no?
No?
That's fine.
The pan had lying ones,
Mm-hmm.
with a firecracker chip, so I'm fairly sure
That's fine. It'll be spiced a bit. Let's try again. Maybe I just need to be more aggressive and just out damage through his hits or something. I don't know. This small crab has to go. Okay, thanks, Shogun. Thanks, Shogun. Oh, the small ones also do the burrowing. That's cool, I guess. And now he's just wasting my meter. Is this the right way? To just ignore the damage? I don't know. Probably not, but that's what we're trying this time. I like how the sound effect for the sharpening is different in the cave entrance. It's a neat little detail. It really is. That's good. We got one break already. Okay. Maybe a bad idea, but I don't want to die to the crab. Get him out of here. He just moved. Fair enough. Nice hit. Missy finished off the IO play for me. I hate you, Shogun. It's so hard to even get your meter built up on this thing because he just digs so much. And then your meter fades away while he's underground. Alright. Did I get a claw break? I don't actually know. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. I'll take a death. I think, yeah, I really just do need to be more aggressive. Taking my time trying to snipe the claws just leaves him alive too long to deal damage to me. I thought we broke one of them. Yeah, we did. You can see it's broken on this one. Okay, one of two is fine. It's been a long time since I fought Rust Razor. I don't know where he is when he does that. There he is. Oh. You know how you were commenting on my Shoguns being a bit big? All of my Shoguns have been big. I haven't had a single small Shogun. They're all big. Cool. Cool. Alright, one more cart to do this with. absolutely wrecking me. I just want to get the crab claws I need. Thank you. After this hunt, I'll take a moment to have the food that was just given to me. That move right there is so fast. That little stutter step swipe he does. No, I thought he was gonna go the other way. Nope, couldn't roll. I'm just trying to burst him down before he kills me. I don't care about getting the claw break right. I just need to get the kill. We got a claw break, we just gotta take what we can get. In that case, that's just hoping we can finish him off in time to actually get quest rewards. Get out of there. I hate that they can go there. Oh, he's doing the multi one. Cool. Wasting more meter. No, I'm amazed that missed me. Oh, the IO Prey actually saved me from the hit. He's also close to being dead. No. That is so much damage. Okay, I'll take what we can get. The important thing is clearing the quest for a chance of... Stop back hopping. Stop back hopping. Why? No. IO, please. Wait. Alright, no claw carve. I think the claw carve is pretty rare. But still. And we leave and we hope. Come on. Just give me 2 so I can be done with this. It's probably gonna give me none, but I want to. Mhm. One, two. We got 2. We got both of them. I'm done. Done with crab. It was all worth it. Thank goodness. Let's make our decorations. There we go. Sharpness +1. So now this longsword is kind of not relevant because it already has natural purple, so it's not going to get any benefit. But now I can see other things be better, which is nice. Our hammer we've been using, now this thing hits purple, which is fantastic. Alright, I'm going to mute for a few minutes. I'm going to have my food, and then we'll continue. I tried to eat slowly, but if I get hiccups, that means I did a bad job of it, so we'll see. We shall see. Anyways, now that we've done that, I need to get... I think it was we just needed... need to get 2 lucky ears from Kut-Kus. Alright. And that was to make the blue Kut-Ku armor, so we have something to work with for G rank. For gunning. It'd be kind of a shame if after all this, it turns out that something in early G2 is just better and is more workable for what I want, but we'll see. There's no knowing until we get there. Bumping this hammer up into purple, though, gonna make a nice difference, I feel like. Because I think purple was like a times 1.5 in Freedom Unite, I think. It's definitely a worthwhile jump. So, yeah, getting access to purple now. Oh my gosh, I thought he'd stop spinning. I mean, no, we got 6 spins in a row. No. Why did he charge where I wasn't even at yet? It predicted me. Almost doubled me. Oh, this one's being mean, going for fast moves. Ah. This one's very spinny compared to what we've been having. Yeah. Not unexpected, honestly. It's kind of interesting how sometimes Kut-Ku doesn't feel that bad, and sometimes it just goes crazy. Please win. I mean, I'm gonna try. Also, your name is a Destiny 2 weapon. That's kind of neat. At least... I want to meet you. I enjoy Destiny 2. I am an enjoyer of the PvP. It is something. I'm just trying to get the head break, Kut-Ku. Please. Oh, okay. No. This blue Kut-Ku is being way more awkward to fight than usual. No, please. Like, he's just attacking blindly around, not even going for me. And it's working. Mm-mm. No, I didn't want to go for a spin attack. And I got frame trapped because I was against the wall. Yeah. This one's not going very well. It's interesting how much variety a monster can have in a fight in this game. That is not the comment, not the reason I would expect you to not want to play. The hot cold drinks are a pain. I feel like that's one of the most minor aspects of it, because that's like in all the old games. That being said, this is my first playthrough of it. I disagree with that linger. There's the head break I was looking for. We still gotta finish him off and the normal Kut-Ku though. That's better. There's one. Now we'll go find the other one. There's the other one. Doesn't know where I am. It could have happened, yeah. I thought he was gonna insta-charge me. There he goes. Okay, again. Oh, big tail hit. Wow. There's our head break. Nice. Yeah, this does feel noticeable having purple. Okay. So we're farming Lucky Ear at the moment. We need 2 of them. Probably gonna get none because it does seem to be fairly uncommon. Long. Wrong ear type. We got the high rank ears. Wrong ones. Alright. Let's go eat. Let's try it again. I should really be selling the Kut-Ku parts for money. Wow, the normal text speed is so slow. I did not realize. Too far. Okay, red Kut-Ku first, then. Kind of a big Kut-Ku, actually. Yeah, big. I hate the camera auto wall recovery, it's the worst. The head remover got the head break with a poison spit. That's a new one. I got body blocked by Remobra falling on the ground. Nice, under him. Lots. Hi, Game God. We got our handicraft made, finally. We got our claws from Siennatar. Got handicraft now. And we're working up to getting the 2 ears I need for the gunner set. Oh, that was such a fast initial Kut-Ku. And now for blue. Oh, over there. Alright, good thing I checked. Alright, back this way. I'm fine with that. And all the way over this way. Alright. I wish he hadn't gone this far, but... All the way over in the corner? That's weird. Mm-mm. Trying to time it so the head would turn in, but... Ooh. Ah, still got me. Ah, nope. Bad. Nope. Tailspin. I hoped... Still trying to get the headshot. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Only spin. Nothing but spin. That purple lasts a while, honestly. Really? I was hoping the tail wasn't going to reach all the way around. I thought he was going to enrage, but he did not. I should just capture this one. All right. Will we get to? But look at that. Nice. We got both lucky ears we needed. I'll keep the flame sacks. The rest of it will just sell for 42,000. Wow, that's a lot more than I expected. Actually, that was a ton. We got both ears and the flame sacks and a lot of money. Yeah, cool. I think that means we can make our gunner armor now. I'm just gonna equip a ranged weapon just for that. I'll equip the blue Kut-Ku bow just just for the aesthetic, I should say. All right, Kut-Ku cap. And we want the cap. Gotta reload. So blue Kut-Ku does come with health down, and we can either choose to gem that out or just live with it. But I think it's worth. Oh right, I need more ivory hides still. All right, well we've got most of our clothes on. We're most of the way there. Cool. I need 2 ivory hides, and the ivories were being awkward because you can only get them. You can only get like so many of them. There we go. I'll have to clear out some room eventually for more stuff, but for now it's fine. Like I could get rid of old things, but it's fine. Alright. let's go get our 2 Iopre hides from somewhere. Wait, it says it's Iopre hide plus. Can I get that from like... Alright, there's no high rank gathering in the village. It's in the hub. Also, this is still not there. Let me see if I can get a hide plus in high rank. Maybe it's a high rank thing. It's worth a look. Congas, that's not what I want. Also not what I want. Nope. Nope. Alright. We will see if these give me the thing I want. No. This is all going bad. I just want to get IO for hides. Is that too much to ask for? Scale. Okay, maybe hide plus is G rank and scale is high rank? Just let me find out. Let me carve this. Alright, I'm leaving. There is no good to be found here. Off to the G rank one I go. It's just this one's a little awkward because, well, there might be outpraise in these other ones, but I don't want to look through them. It's just that they're only a couple. You only get to fight a couple of them in the old swamp. When it comes to the slots, though, I'm thinking we might maybe jam Evade Extender in, but we'll see. Evade Extender is just really nice to have when you're gunning. Or bowing, either way. Nope. That's also the same as in high rank. Scale plus. There's one. I think you only get 3 IO prey spawns, though, in this gathering quest, for whatever reason. They're only in Area 5. And unlike most of the time with these raptors, when they're always getting in the way, here they just run out. For no reason. Oh, and there's Gypstros here, too. Well, we got one. One more. Alright, put me back in. Just give me one more, and I'm good. Nope, wrong one. It's the wrong kind of part again. I need to make him out of the zone. No hide. There's probably a better way to do this, but I really do just need one hide. Oh, I did want to actually check something though. Wrong one. Wrong one. Oh, please just give me the hide. Oh, no. Alright, that's what, 6 in a row? 6+ in a row now? Where it's not giving me the one hide? It's not too much to ask. Just give... It's making up for giving me the claws and ears so quickly. I need a hide plus, yes. Which might be high rank as well. It's entirely possible that there isn't... that it's not G rank specific. But considering I didn't have any, I figure I would have probably have gotten some during high rank. So that's why I'm doing it in G rank. I could be wrong. But it's fine. That's 7 carves of IO Prey without the hide. Eight carves. That's 9. 9 IO Prey without hitting a hide. I know you can get them from here. That's how we've been getting them. It's just really not cooperating. Ten. $11. I feel like this is an impressive string of bad luck, honestly. That is 12 IO Prey carves without hitting a hide. I'm not asking for much here, but I'm not getting it. There we go. Got it on the 13th one. I thought he was going to push me out of the thing. That took way too much. Alright. Now we can make the last piece of armor. There we go. Alright. So it does, okay. Thing is, right, health down is only -10. Which is like, it's not great, but it's not the worst thing ever. The reload is nice. I think for bow, that just affects like your coding application. And bowgun is nicer. The crit is nice. It's extra defense, and it's got lots of slots. 6, 8, 10, 12 slots at base. Yeah, you can look at it like that, yes. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a fast charge that's larger than 1. Otherwise, I would... If there was one that took 3 that we had access to, we could put it in our helm and boots. It could be up to 8, and then push up to 10 that way for the bow, but we can't. We could make use of the 3 slots on it to really push the critical up. That's also an option. And then there's a Vade extender. Okay. If I had Gendrome Skulls, we could go for auto reload for gunning. That would still leave us with 4 slots free. And that does sound kind of nice. The Gendrome Skull is a lot less nice. It took us absolutely forever to get Geodrome Skulls. But that is an option. Evade distance runs into the same problem where it's just a 1-pointer. So that's out, I guess. You can always just, shove health in. Never hurts. And unfortunately, normal up and pierce up are stuck at 1-pointers at the moment. The thing is, I was gonna say we could do load up, but that takes away our reload, which is kind of annoying. But we could do it. And have load up for our bows. I mean, that's probably fine though. And just swap out what you're using. So load up if you're on bow. I'm gonna do that. I think that's worthwhile actually. I'm gonna want to be doing bow next anyways for the Kezu, so 2 of those. Two of those. That gives us capacity up. Which for this takes us up to rapid 4. Let's see what the other one looks like. And this one goes from scatter 5 to pierce 4. Okay, and then with our remaining 2, 4, potentially 6 slots. Oh no, let's see. I'm just gonna take them out because they're not in use. Early bird is reload, right? Lots of health. That's the guard stuff. Yeah, the crit stuff is over here. Yeah, it's not recovery speed, sadly. So that gets us Reckless Abandon 2. Also apparently down health. So we wouldn't want to try to push further anyways. We'll just leave it at that. Unfortunately, I can't get... We can't push the health away. But still, I think that's fine. 20% affinity. And load. 20% affinity and load up. For the bow set. And, let me go back over here. And then if we decide to do gunning... I'm just gonna make 2 of these first. I would like to have 2 of these, but trying to get a Gendrome skull sounds like a nightmare. And I'd have to get 2 of them, which is a double nightmare. So I'm not so sure about that. But it would be nice for sure. I guess you don't even need reload at that point, because auto reload is doing that for you. I'll go for this when I want to do bow or bow gunning next. And in the meantime, we'll do Kezu. Why not play Wilds? I played Wilds already, is the problem. Manibus. Base Wilds is disappointingly short and it was way too easy. I was looking forward to Wilds. There are things I liked about Wilds. And then we finished the story of it, low and high rank, in 8 streams, and there really wasn't much else that it really had to offer for me, I feel like. So, Wild is on hold until title updates, and then we'll check them out when they come, which I'm staying blind on mine, so I do not want to know at all what the title updates are. And then we'll check it out, and we'll come back here again. And we'll see where it goes. Yeah, there's a lot of issues I have with Wilds. There's things I like about it for sure. There's some interesting stuff, I think, but I feel like it's significantly too easy as it stands. And that's only one of the issues I have with it. Yeah, the roster's good. It's gotten a lot of cool new monsters. Like I like both of the cephalopods a lot. And the Uthuna, the big wet fish thing. Like there's most of the new monsters in it are really neat. Like I like that. But I really didn't enjoy the story. I really didn't enjoy the hand holding and slow pace and walking along. I didn't like the forced engagement with tutorial and pop-ups. I didn't like that I couldn't turn off the radial menu entirely. That is a name for sure. Hello. And this is more of like a general theme. It's like, I rarely at all felt a particular need to do things. And what I mean by that is like right now with what we're doing in Freedom Unite, things are getting harder, things are hitting harder, and there's a very clear need to get better equipment to keep up with where I'm at. I never felt like that even once with Wilds. I would make things because I wanted to, because they were, it was interesting. I was like, all right, let's try this weapon out, and we'll upgrade it and stuff like that. But there was never a feeling of like, this fight is something that I need to make better gear for, or that I need to grind and figure out. Or if so, it wasn't for very long. And the other thing is, like, you could, well, you know, someone you could argue, all right, you know, we are experienced hunters, we've played a lot, and so, you know, a given game will be easier for us by default. But one of my close friends, Serenius, played along with us, and it was her first Monster Hunter game. And she doesn't play 3D games where you have like lots of buttons to think about and controls and camera and stuff like that. And despite all that, it still felt too easy, and she never felt challenged by anything, playing solo or with others. And I feel like if you get that sort of experience where a new player to the series doesn't feel challenged at all, that there's something, I feel like there's something wrong there with the experience being presented. How do I unadjust to weapon mechanics? I don't unadjust. Like it's easy to unadjust. So this is a more of a personal taste thing. I don't like the smootherness of World into Rise into Wilds. It's a very personal taste thing, but I like the older feel from like first game up to Generations Ultimate. They all have a similar like feel to the movement. And as the games progress, you know, the weapons get more involved. They get more options. GU has counters involved. But I like the more stiff movement of the older games. Like it's a deliberate design decision, I feel like. It's not nostalgia for me. It is an actual preference. I like it this way. I like that it feels that way. Yeah, and like you said, there's a more of a feeling of commitment to things just in general. What does this thing have support for? Power, close range sleep. I could bring more like combined, but not really. And like, I feel like there is a little bit of truth, not entirely, but like some of the major difficulties of the older games is the monsters having I feel like a decent amount of it is hitboxes that do not really line up or are unusual or odd. Because there's a lot of that in Freedom Unite, but I don't like, even if I struggle with that and get frustrated at it sometimes, I still think it's a good part of the experience. And as they went on, you know, say 3U, 4U, Generations Ultimate, they did improve the hitboxes overall. And it still feels challenging despite that. I don't think the maps are not memorable. I think they rushed the pacing way too much. You hardly spend any time at all getting a feel for an area and exploring it before the story is driving you forward into the next one, and then driving you forward into the next one. I can remember how they're all laid out fairly well, and then like the different features of them, because I like paying attention to that sort of thing. But it really does just rush you through them without settling down and, you know, taking its time. What do you mean you can't hack in these games? I don't know what you mean by that, sorry. Please clarify this statement. Oh, hack and slash? No. I also agree with that, Juice. I feel like Wilds leaned too hard into streamlining the experience. I feel like they streamlined it too much. What am I forgetting? I don't know. We'll see. Why did it bring hot drinks? I know it's here. I thought we were gonna be in the mountains, but no, we're here. Okay, so Kezu's in the cave, which is full of monsters, I think. Oh yeah, you do need hot drinks for the caves here, I guess. Yeah, but also like going back to like some of the other things with wilds, because you know we do no healing. It's just my thing. It's what we do here. We just play through games. We don't heal. We try our best. And when I stopped with wilds, so I put it on pause at like HR 42 or something. He's kind of small, nice. So all the stories, most of the optionals. We had like 142 carts. Only 142. Whereas other games that had older games with a low and a high rank and nothing else than that had, I think the next lowest one, dang bugs, was like 500. Oh, there's so many bugs in here. Why is there so many? I forgot about this area. There's so many bugs. Hello, Stray. We're doing alright. I wish there was less bugs in here. That's better. Look at that. The bow actually, the melee actually being useful for once. Also, thank you, Manibus. Yeah, I like this. I like the old bow. Also, one of your other questions, Manibus, was about, unadjusting and coming back to older, where weapons had less variety to their movesets. I think there's something to be appreciated for working with simplicity. Making the most out of not much. Oh, I hate these bugs. It's a bad idea. Of course, I was too late, too. Right, you can't panic dive Kezu. Yeah, I think getting these armors was definitely the play. Having access to load up and crit eye 2 is really nice for bow. That could be bad. We get different... I feel like we get different experiences, right? Like, yes, I understand the enjoyment of landing counters. But even then, I wish that the timing was more strict. I think GU did pretty good about that in regards to the Adept Guard specifically. I think Adept Evade had too much leniency. Adept Evade should have been like having evasion -1. But I think Adept block. Oh my gosh, the roar got me stuck. I think the Adept block was in a good place as far as timing and feeling went. That was an unfortunate Kazu true combo. The Valor counter on Longsword, I actually don't know. I feel like the timing was pretty similar, and it was also fun. Yeah. Valor Longsword was a good time. I would say even Manavis. I think Valor counter on Longsword is more satisfying than any other Longsword counter. And no, I did not upgrade the armor. That would probably help a little bit. You are correct. I should have done that. That is a good point. Oh, that was a waste of a power coating. I don't know if it would have helped me live, but I didn't do it. Nice. No, I think even the tempered monsters. The tempered monsters didn't do anything different. They just hit harder. I couldn't tell any other difference. Hyper monsters in GU have their flaws, but at least it does spice it up more by changing like the attack timings. And that's another thing. It's like, with it feeling easy, I don't want things to feel easy. I like to struggle and suffer in my gaming experiences more often than not. I want to fight for my successes, you know? I think he's leaving now. Yeah, okay. I'm probably going all the way down to the bottom area, because that's where he likes to go. Now, is he going to the caves or into here? I think he might be going into the caves. On one end, Stray, yes. But I feel like if they did that, the original experience wouldn't be kept quite the same. Like, on one end, yes, because then people will be able to experience older stuff more. But I kind of doubt they would keep it true to the original experience. Well, who knows? Yeah. Keep all of it. Keep every bit of poor decision making, of poor game design, and all of it, along with the rest. Yeah, that is how I feel it feels, Trey. I would rather have it preserved. Like, if they were gonna do anything, then make the areas, like, sure, like, maybe like an option to have the areas, you know, prettied up. I already like how they look, though. I even like that. But, oh no, we could be dead here. The roar could kill us. Not this time, but it could have. Stamina's gone. Also, oh, that almost hit me. I might be dead. Every time he roars, I might be dead. Yep, alright. That's fine. my stand back. It'd be nice if I could have fast charge, but it's fine. Enraged. Alright. That's fine. Where are we going? Cave? Or back? Looks like back. The bugs are gone this time. Also nice. Yeah, that is also true. Nope, that's bad. That's potentially bad. Or fine. We're getting there. He's getting enraged more often. Nice. Scary. That almost killed me. Yeah, he's getting close. Are there any you haven't played yet, Leg Actor? It's bad. Yeah, when he enrage roars, that's when it's scary. Okay, well then go before Freedom Unite. It's time for you to play Dose. Yep. We are of one mind on this one. Nice, I got this. I interrupted the roar. Need more stamina. I was lucky enough to get to do that. Although we still need to return to it for Dundorma. Because that wasn't available when I played it. Up and down and up and down and up and down. Whoa! That one caught me off guard. Up and down. It's getting close. Oh, there's the paintball gone. I will say one thing I found that was rather funny about Wilds is they kept the same thing they had in oh, that's actually bad. I flinched him out of his roar. They kept the thing that they had in World, and maybe Rise, I don't remember, where after every hunt you get like a little title card saying, hey, you did this thing the most. In multiplayer. Wilds has one for if you spend the most time gliding on your secret. It'll point out, not that you helped in the hunt at all, but that you spent the most time gliding and how long you were gliding for. And I think that's pretty funny. Hey, Game God. Yeah, OG. Well, you know what your next thing is, right? One of those things. Also, I'll probably be done after this Kazoo. I feel like in general, 3 hours is just a solid session for Freedom Unite for me. Especially because I, want to do other things in my day. Nice. That's good to hear. Yeah, so we'll wrap up after this hunt. Come on. I'm surprised one of those even counted as hitting. Alright, he's leaving. Yeah, I did. I got my armor finished. I got the decorations for the Blade Master armor. We did do the thing we wanted. Yeah, let's see if he stops here or not. Looks like it. Looks like it doesn't do the MH1 thing. I remember fighting Kazoo in Monster Hunter 1, and if you attacked him as he was landing, he would just immediately leave again. In this area specifically, at least. Yeah, the Gendrum Skull is going to be rough. I still want to do it, because having auto reload is going to be very nice. Ah, so screamy. So screamy. Help. Getting all of his screams out right now. Four times in a row? We're getting there. He's lasting longer than I thought he would. Yeah? I hit him. Where are we going? Yeah, now we're going into the cave. I wonder if he's capturable yet. Guess we'll find out. You can't pitfall trap in here, only shock trap. Yeah, he is. Nice. Very nice. I believe in you. One kazoo down. Alright, cool. One more quest down. Oh, his snore is interesting sounding. Good thing I didn't have to fight in here with all these thunderbugs. All two of them. Oh, 3 lightning sacks and a kazoo special cut. 2 of them? Oh wow, good loot. 3 lightning sacks, 2 special cuts. Alright, cool. Let's pop out. Have a look at the armor and if any weapons popped up. Paralysis and recovery. That's paralysis and recovery speed. That's not really what we want at all. Ba-da-bum. Heartfelt cast. Takes a special cut, the hides, and then gypsy else rubbery hide. Rapid fire recovery shot 1. That is decidedly not helpful. And Kezubo 1, here it is. Lightning sacks, creamy hides, gypsy else hides. Okay, we might want to get that. It casts rapid 5 with our load up. All the coatings except poison. 252 and 210 thunder. That's probably worth picking up. If we look at our other thunderbow, it becomes this, which has less attack and less thunder and scatter instead of rapid. Yeah, so the Kezubo definitely seems like something we want. Yeah, that's worthwhile. Okay, good to know. And it doesn't require the special cut either, which makes me think the upgrade is going to ask for it. So we just need 2 hides. Cool. Alright, and that's it for tonight. Alright, have a nice night, everyone. After tonight, I've got work, so there's not going to be any stream for the next 3 days, and then we'll see. We'll see from there. But yeah, have a good night and sleep good. Wow, 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 wow.